Westside Irish Club has their mass every year. And Margaret, I knew you grew up around the Westside Irish Club, didn't you?
I sure did. I sure did. And I grew up going to St. Colman's, especially on St. Patrick's Day. So
it's really something that's near and dear to you, isn't it?
It is. The annual benefit St. Colman, of St. Colman's, the Keeping the Doors Open, is taking place next Sunday, October 1st, from 1 to 5 at the Westside Irish American Club. And this is St. Colman's biggest fundraiser of the year. They use the money raised from there to keep the doors open, literally, sustaining the church, keeping the lights on and heated and all the things that are needed to keep it going.
It's a big undertaking these days, isn't it?
It's a huge undertaking. As you know, it's a big, beautiful church, and it's quite a beacon of our city of Cleveland and one that we want to keep going. So
I want to talk to you in detail about this, but I better play one or two songs because Colleen is probably listening somewhere saying, Jerry, play some music.
That sounds great.
She does that to me all the time. But then we'll come back and we're going to talk about all the details about St. Colman. And I can see that you are a very eloquent spokesperson for them. So that's great.
Money raised goes to keeping the doors open at St. Colman's, to keeping the lights on and keeping it heated in the winter, and keeping the outreach program running, which is so important in the neighborhood where St. Colman's is on West 65th. It's out at the Westside Irish American Club from 1 to 5, and this year's honorees are Eileen Kelly, who was the outreach director for over 20 years there, and Sister Mary Beth Gray, who was the music director. People who have gotten married at St. Colman's in the last 10 years would know Sister Mary Beth. She's a great help, and she made the liturgies just so beautiful at St. Colman's. So two great women to honor this year. Tickets are $30 a person, or you can buy a table for $600, and that includes 8 seats and a raffle ticket. There's 50-50 raffle that are $20 each, or 6 for $100. And you won't believe this, but last year's winner walked out with $4,000 from the 50-50 raffle. Yeah. Wow. So you give to St. Colman's, but you also take a little home yourself. Mm-hmm. And there'll be sideboards and raffle baskets, and there's great entertainment by the Porter Sharks, who are always so good. And then Billy Kay, who plays a variety of music and is a lot of fun, gets people up and out of their seats, plays lots of requests. And the
rock and roll?
Rock and roll and everything, yeah. And the Jeff Pecan Band, which is a polka band. And
I know the Pecans.
Yeah.
I knew Johnny Pecan, his father.
Oh, really?
I knew him well.
Oh my gosh, he's great. He's great, and everyone really enjoys.
Great polka band.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a great afternoon out at the Westside IA. You know, beautiful grounds, and if we have weather like this, I mean, it's a great way to spend the day. There's heavy appetizers. You won't go hungry, and there's lots of desserts. Most of the food is donated, and then it's a cash bar. So it's really a great afternoon, and it's supporting a great cause, something that we all love.
Next Sunday at the Westside IA. Is there a website people can go to, Margaret, or a phone number?
Yes, yeah, you can call. The committee chairperson is Lorraine Klaus, and you can call her directly for tickets. The phone number is 216-210-1704. Again, that's Lorraine Klaus, and her phone number is 216-210-1704.
Great. I'm going to come back and talk to you more about St. Colman's itself. Mm-hmm. I love that church.
It's great.
Oh my goodness, yes, it's beautiful. We're going to talk about this iconic parish in the city of Cleveland. It's St. Colman's on West 65th. Margaret, the history of this parish is phenomenal.
It really is. It dates back to 1880, and it was built by Irish immigrants, and a lot of the material was even brought over from Ireland. And it, to be inside it is just you're in a special place. It's absolutely beautiful. And over the years, the neighborhood has changed. It was very much served the Irish community, and as people moved away from the neighborhood, it continues to welcome the immigrant. In that neighborhood now, there's quite a few refugees that are resettled there from all over the world and a lot of African countries. And the church has really worked to make them feel welcome and give them a place to celebrate liturgy.
It's kind of the heartbeat of that community, isn't it?
It really is. It really is. And the outreach programs that they have there really do a lot to serve the community. They have a neighborhood meal twice a month. They have GED classes. They have computer classes. They have an ID collaborative helping people find their birth certificates so they can get an ID and then go on to do what they need to be self-sustaining, to apply for housing or apply for a job. You know, all the things that you take for granted, that your ID helps you, you know, get your foot in the door to take the next steps. So there's tremendous work that goes on there, as well as it being a place where people come back to. They feel quite connected to it. You know, their parents and grandparents may have been married there or even buried from that parish. And then, of course, on St. Patrick's Day, the memories that we have from the music and marching into that church. So it's a place we definitely want to keep open for the history and the tradition that it means for us, but then also for what it's doing right now and for the future of for the church and for that neighborhood.
But I would imagine the city of Cleveland, the mayor, should be very interested in keeping St. Colman's and places like it. Look at the burden it lifts from the government.
It really does. It really does, and it just makes people feel like it. Sister Marilyn Nickel is the new outreach director there, and she referred to it as the anchor of the neighborhood, and it really is. It really is. When it was in danger of closing, it really scared people. You know, it provides so much security and comfort knowing that they have a home there, a place, someone who's looking out for them. And so when it was in danger of closing, it really scared people. So we don't ever want that to happen again.
And it's a beautiful building. I had a tour there a few years ago. I forget. I think the man's name to get the tour, his last name was Joyce. Remember?
Yeah.
Mr. Joyce. I think that was his name. But he went into the details of the architecture. And one of the great things about that church, there's no columns in it.
You're right.
Notice that? No columns.
Right. Your view's never blocked.
It's very, but the way they built it, I mean, the architectural, the design of it is very unique. A lot of churches, they have these big columns and you're stuck behind it. Not at St. Colman's.
You're right, and it has a lot of light in it. You know, it doesn't feel dark at all in there ever. So
windows, beautiful windows.
Right. So it really is. It's an incredibly special place, and not a place that we have a lot of. So something we treasure.
So next Sunday, let's help out. Keep the doors open, right?
Keep the doors open. It's the annual benefit.
Give the details again, Margaret.
Okay, so it's next Sunday at the Westside Irish American Club from 1 to 5, Sunday, October 1st. This year's honorees are Eileen Kelly and Sister Mary Beth Gray. Tickets are $30 each, or you can buy a table for 8 for $600. And you can call Lorraine Klaus for tickets. Her phone number is area code 216-210-1704. And there's great entertainment by the Porter Sharks, Billy Kay, and the Jeff Pecan Polka Band. There's incredible raffle baskets. People have been so generous in donating items for the raffle baskets. There's also sideboards, and there's a 50-50 raffle. The 50-50 tickets are $20 each, or 6 for $100, and you can walk out with quite a bit of money in your pocket if you win the 50-50 raffle. There's heavy appetizers. You won't go hungry, and if you do, it's your own fault. Delicious desserts, and it's a cash bar. So it really is a great afternoon. The Browns game will be on. The Indians game will be on. And this is the St. Colman's Keeping the Door Open benefit. It's St. Colman's largest fundraiser of the year. That's next Sunday.
So, in keeping with the moment, St. Colman's, I think this is a very appropriate song. It's by a wonderful tenor named Russell Watson. You probably know this song, Margaret, called Panis Angelicus. He's got something to tell us about going on at PJ McIntyre's. Margaret, how are we doing over there?
We're doing great. PJ McIntyre's, it just celebrated its 10th anniversary last weekend. It has lots of great bands coming up in the coming weeks. Actually, this Wednesday is the monthly comedy night, which I think you might want to think about going there for that, Jerry. On Friday, September 29th, Time Warp is playing, and then on Saturday, September 30th, Ace Moeller featuring Todd Meany from Fox 8 News will be playing. And then the following week, the start of the month is the monthly pub quiz on Wednesday, October 4th, and that is the wedding week of Pete Campbell, the owner of Patrick Campbell's brother, and Megan Hubach. So that Thursday, the new Barley Corn is playing that evening. That'll be a lot of fun. On Friday, Michael Crawley and Brent Hopper are playing, and then Carlos Jones is there on Saturday, October 7th, although everyone will be down at the Mayo Ball. So maybe you can stop in afterwards for some Carlos Jones. But on that note, I want to wish Pete Campbell and Megan Hubach best wishes as they get ready for their wedding in 2 weeks, and thank them for throwing this great party.
And of course, a big day next Sunday at the West Side Irish.
Right. Celebrating and supporting St. Colman's out at the West Side Irish American Club, the Keeping the Doors Open benefit. This year honoring Eileen Kelly and Sister Mary Beth Gray, two people who have kept St. Colman's going and made it the church it is today. So the number to get tickets for the event is 216-210-1704. Again, tickets are $30 each, or you can get a table for $600.
You are immortalized on video.
And a natural.
Brian, we're going to give you the opportunity to play us out now.
All right.
What are you going to do?
I'll play a couple of reels here.
Okay, couple of reels, closing the program out. Here's Brian Bigley.